Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I wanted to do a quick video going over some of the main things to look forward to before the release of Alpha 4.0. So there's quite a lot of stuff coming between now and the end of the year. And that's when Alpha 4.0 is expected to release by the end of the year. So I'm assuming sometime in December. Firstly, we've got Alpha 3.24.1. And this patch brings a load of fixes, fixing the meat of 3.24's live builds and lots and lots of problems with that where players can't access the hangars properly or their ships or leave their hangar or enter their hangar. Loads and loads of problems. A lot of that's sorted out in that. It also brings with it the Atlas, the Argo Atlas, those Titan suits that we've long wanted. We're not sure exactly what's happening with those in terms of sales or anything like that yet, but the expectation is that they'll be with that patch immediately because they've been testing them. Also, Blockade Runner hasn't been run yet, which is one of the dynamic events that 3.24 has in it. They've been testing it a few times in the PTU builds and that sort of stuff, and I would expect that to be running with 3.24.1 at some point. We've got Pirate Week turning up probably next week. Pirate Week is done every year. It's sort of international Talk Like a Pirate Day. CIG sell some pirate ships and some new skins for those pirate ships. There's a few things to get involved with, like screenshot competitions. They sort of promote Arena Commander Pirate Swarm. There's some ships and stuff you can get access to if you complete that. So expect more of the same starting next week. Something else you can look forward to is more tech preview tests. So CIG have just finished one where they were testing server meshing and RMQ, an updated version of their network message queue to help alleviate desync and lag and lots of other problems that the server communication and netcode has. They've just been testing up to 1,000 players and 6 servers meshed together around the Stanton system. So expect more things like that to be tested, and potentially the Pyro Playground transitions between Stanton and Pyro while under server meshing, and them testing out different player counts and server configs with other features also turned on. Moving more into October now, Day of the Vara. This is actually a month-long Halloween event in October for Star Citizen. They have a ship sale, there are skins and masks available. Sometimes in-game items can be unlocked by getting achieves or visiting areas. Previously, they've had the Vandal mask, which is pretty rare, unlockable by PvPing. But last year, you could get all of these sort of masks, exclusive Halloween masks, in-game containers, looting them. Also, last year, they had spooky skeletons in Arena Commander. And I want to say that with events like Pirate Week and Day of Vara and things that they might do for Arena Commander or events in-game, they have the possibility of doing more and more interesting ones because their tools now allow things to be easily turned on and included, excluded, and that sort of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see if anything else interesting pops up for that. At some point, and this could be for CitizenCon, for the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, or anywhere in between, we've got Alpha 3.24.2 now being announced. And in that patch, we know that it includes the Zeus Mark II CL and ES variants, and a big MFD rework. So this is really cool because this is a load of the manufacturers having their own specific MFDs, and there's a generic one, but all of them have sort of like been tidied up. So your HUD and your MFDs on your ships can be as clean or as messy as you want them to be. There's loads of optional features you can turn on and off, and everything just looks so much better. There's a load more functionality. It's absolutely fantastic reworking of those HUDs and physical panels, and it's basically Squadron 42 tech that they've sort of brought into the game. Something else that's probably going to be turning up in 3.24.2, but it might be a 4.0 thing, is the ship component balance update that they've just talked about, reworking a load of the components for ships or reclassifying them, moving them around. So some ships are still in the ship matrix or in game. They've got like a size 3 shield, and potentially they want to instead have 4 size 2 shields for that ship. And they've changed some weapons over on some of the ships as well, and other components they've sort of changed up. But they are typically going, instead of a couple of larger ones, you'll have lots of smaller ones for redundancy because of the engineering gameplay and things can break or whatever. It's hard to see how this will all shake out. Some people are going to be upset with their ships, like a lot of people are annoyed at the Redeemer changes because they've changed some quite big components into lots of small ones, and we don't know if that's beneficial at the moment because with current systems, it looks like it's a huge nerf. There could be some other stuff with that 3.24.2 patch. Expect some optimizations and bug fixes and stuff stuff like that as well, but there could be other bits in there, and it depends on whether it's for CitizenCon or the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. So CitizenCon is something else we can look forward to. This is going to be on the 19th and 20th of October. There's going to be loads of stuff announced, loads of presentations. You can see a load of the cool new tech. We're not entirely sure what's going to be shown. It could be things like Planet Tech version 5. It could be Pyro System, Nix System. They could be talking about Star Citizen version 1 in the future, a roadmap towards that, engine updates, new features, new ships. It's likely there's going to be a load of Squadron 42 stuff this one, and probably like a release date announced. Squadron 42 celebrities, I think, are likely to be in attendance. There's a ton of stuff that's going to be going on here. It is one of the most hype events of Star Citizen each year. 2-day event as well, yeah. And you can watch it from the sort of comfort of your own home if you want on Twitch, but I'm going to be attending physically this time around. We also know that it's styled like the actual physical venue, like a Bengal carrier. So it's one of the other things that's contributing to it to be a Squadron 42 focus. And last year they had announced all the cool stuff with Squadron 42, bringing the different features over, which they've done a lot of already, and going Squadron 42 is in its polishing phase. So hopefully we're going to get a release date announced. The other exciting thing happening this year is Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. So this will probably start on the 15th or 22nd of November, most likely. And basically they have a expo hall in the Stanton system, and you can go there and you can try a load of ships for free. Each day will change, or every other day will change manufacturer. Lots of different ships available to rent and fly around. Typically a free flight at the same time where anyone can try Star Citizen for free. And there are a ton of new ships as well. One of those ships that's going flyable, although not new, is the Polaris, that massive RSI torpedo corvette. We know that Cloud Imperium have been working on that. They plan to get it ready for Intergalactic Aerospace Expo this year, if at all possible. We know that it's been updated as well to have some more powerful conventional weaponry with its guns, so that it didn't just rely on its torpedoes. But yeah, you can expect a load of other ships and vehicles to turn up here as well. And we know that Cloud Imperium have been working on, like, what, 7 other ships and vehicles that may turn up here. And then, hopefully, by the end of the year, you'll have Alpha 4.0. But I'm really interested to know, what are you excited for, if anything? Are you like, I'm just happy for those Titan suits turning up? I'm assuming they're going to be turning up in 3.24.1. Are you really looking forward to one of those, like, Pirate Week or Devara events, more server meshing tests? Is it just 4.0 you're looking forward to and you're not playing Star Citizen until then? Or are you attending CitizenCon this year? Is the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo where you're going to be focusing your attention because you want to buy a ship or a vehicle? Because during the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, they basically sell everything that was previously available to purchase, and including sort of like rare ships that are sold in waves. So, yeah, really interested to know what you're expecting to see and what you're excited for Star Citizen this year, or at least the rest of the year. Please tell me in the comments below. Also, make sure you click on like NordVPN and those links below, because why wouldn't you want a VPN? What's in the box? That is what Pandora asked. She was told not to open that box, but she did. The internet is like Pandora's box, full of the chaos of the world. And Pandora basically opened an email attachment asking to help a millionaire prince move money around. Bam! It was Medusa all along. You've turned to stone. Foolish! You should know your Greek mythology. What's not foolish is nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. NordVPN is potentially one of the greatest Greek mythological heroes. It helps protect you from the terrors of the internet, helping you be more secure and private, while also giving you great accessibility. You can use my links down below to get NordVPN cheap. September, we've got a giveaway. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and this month is no different. We're giving away 5 ships this month. Actually, that is a bit different. That's 4 more than normal. We're going to give each of them to a different winner. We've got a Nomad, an X1, a Sulen, a Mustang Alpha, and a 100i. They all come with access to the game and lifetime insurance. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning any of those is comment on any of my videos made during the month on YouTube. I want to say a massive thank you to all our patrons and channel members. Your support allows us to make daily content. You are the best, and you should consider joining them by clicking the join button under my videos. It goes a long way in helping us, as does commenting, sharing videos, liking, all of that jazz. You do not have to chuck money at us, but if you want to, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Thanks for watching, and have a great September.